Yeah, so why the book?
The book to give my younger self a voice, to give my inner child a process to heal from the things that I went through with all of the scrutiny and pressures on my life growing up as a child star. It was a time for me, difficult time, and I wanted to bring light to the stories that shaped me.
Shocking revelations are already shaping 2026. In her memoir, Brandy reveals she was just 16 when she began seeing Wanya Morris, who was significantly older. She challenges his version of events, insisting it omits key truths. According to her, things didn't unfold as he claimed, and she felt taken advantage of during that time.
I stopped her and said that she wasn't that young, because I don't want y'all to think Boyz II Men was young. I was young too.
She said she was 15 and she had to keep it a secret because
See, we did the thing. We did the thing when she was like 16, 17, around that time, you know.
So you were still a boy too.
I wasn't too
men
like
yet. You was
30
boys.
years old now. Like, I was old enough to. She was old enough to get it.
The conversation surrounding Wanya Morris and Brandy Norwood has taken a dramatic turn, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. What initially sounded like a resurfaced celebrity story has evolved into a layered and deeply uncomfortable debate about age, power, responsibility, and the roles of the adults involved at the time. At the center of it all is a question many people can't seem to agree on: who should truly be held accountable? Wanya Morris has reportedly claimed that Brandy was old enough at 16, a statement that has sparked immediate backlash. For many, that framing alone raises serious concerns, especially given the clear age difference between them at the time. While some people online have reacted as if the situation was normal for the era, others strongly disagree, arguing that hindsight makes it impossible to ignore the imbalance in maturity and power. The situation becomes even more complicated when Sonya Norwood enters the conversation. Questions have been raised about whether she played a role in introducing Brandy to Wanya Morris, or allowing the relationship to unfold. Wanya has reportedly suggested that Sonya approved of their connection, which adds another layer of controversy. If true, it shifts part of the discussion toward parental responsibility and oversight, especially considering Brandy's young age and rising fame at the time. Public reaction intensified after Brandy's memoir brought new details to light. The narrative quickly spread, prompting widespread commentary across media platforms. Even Wendy Williams weighed in, reportedly stating that Sonya Norwood should not be given a pass if she was indeed a key figure in what Brandy experienced. Her comments amplified an already heated discussion, pushing more people to reconsider long-held assumptions about the situation. Initially, both Brandy and Wanya Morris were said to have maintained that nothing happened between them until she turned 18. That version of events had been widely accepted for years. However, Brandy's memoir challenges that narrative entirely. She claims their relationship began in the 1990s, when she was just 16 and Wanya was already in his early 20s. This revelation has reshaped public understanding, forcing many to reevaluate what they thought they knew. According to Brandy's account, Wanya Morris played a significant role in her early life. He reportedly called her frequently, checked in on her well-being, and positioned himself as a mentor figure. Over time, he became someone she trusted deeply. This dynamic, however, is now being re-examined in a different light. What may have initially appeared to be guidance and support is now described by Brandy as something far more complex and troubling. She explains that their relationship changed once she joined the group on tour. As they spent more time together, the boundary between mentorship and something more personal began to blur. In her own words, Brandy stated, "He weaponized my admiration, shaped my friendship into dependence, my respect into desire." That description has resonated strongly with readers, as it highlights the emotional complexity of the situation and suggests a level of influence that went beyond a typical relationship. Brandy has also admitted that she felt overwhelmed during that time, saying plainly, "I was in over my head." Her reflections paint a picture of a teenager navigating emotions and circumstances that she may not have fully understood or been equipped to handle. She describes how secrecy became a routine part of her life, involving constant deception to keep the relationship hidden from her parents. Because her family reportedly disapproved of her dating, she felt that being honest was not an option, which only added to the pressure she was experiencing. Both Brandy and Wanya were reportedly aware that their relationship could cause a major scandal if it became public. As a result, they allegedly maintained a cover story, insisting that nothing serious would happen until she turned 18. This effort to control the narrative is now being viewed by many as a deliberate attempt to avoid scrutiny. In her memoir, Brandy also recalls moments that stand out more clearly in hindsight. She claims that Wanya frequently brought up her age during their time together, something she didn't fully process at the time but now sees as significant. This detail has raised additional questions about his awareness of the situation and what it may suggest about his mindset. One of the most personal revelations in Brandy's account is her claim that she lost her virginity to Wanya Morris, despite having planned to wait until marriage. She explains that she believed it would strengthen their bond, but internally felt conflicted and uncertain. Looking back, she describes feeling as though she had little control over how events unfolded. She also alleges that Wanya became increasingly critical and controlling, while simultaneously being unfaithful. For a young person already dealing with fame, pressure, and secrecy, this added another layer of emotional strain. These claims have contributed to the growing perception that the relationship was not balanced or healthy. Brandy has made her stance clear in powerful terms, stating, "The shame ends here. The silence ends here. I was not a fast girl with a crush. He was an adult, and it's time the world understood the difference." That statement has become a focal point of the discussion, reframing the narrative and challenging earlier assumptions. While many people have expressed support for Brandy speaking out, others continue to question the role of Sonya Norwood. As Brandy's mother and manager, she was deeply involved in both her personal life and career. Some believe that level of involvement makes it difficult to accept that she was unaware of what was happening. From Wanya Morris's perspective, the story is different. He has claimed that he mentored Brandy after they met, helping guide her career and introducing her to influential figures in the industry. According to him, their bond developed naturally over time due to their close proximity and shared experiences. He maintains that their relationship only became personal once she was older, and insists that it occurred with Sonya Norwood's approval. However, many critics find inconsistencies in that timeline. They argue that the details don't align with what was happening publicly during that period, leading to further skepticism about his version of events. The controversy doesn't end there. There have also been claims linking Wanya Morris to Adina Howard during the same time frame. Some allege that he was involved with her while still connected to Brandy, which complicates the narrative further. Additionally, critics have suggested that he did not support Adina Howard when her career faced challenges, adding to the scrutiny surrounding his behavior during that era. Despite Brandy stating that her mother may not have known everything, many people remain unconvinced. Given Sonya Norwood's close management of Brandy's career, some find it difficult to believe that she was completely unaware. This skepticism has fueled ongoing debate about how much responsibility she should bear. The discussion has also brought renewed attention to Brandy's past relationship with Robert Smith. In the early 2000s, the two presented themselves as married and even announced a pregnancy. However, in a later interview, Robert Smith revealed that they were never legally married. He claimed that the idea had been suggested by Sonya Norwood as a way to protect Brandy's public image. This revelation has led many to question how much of Brandy's life was shaped by image management decisions. Because of this, some observers argue that Sonya's role extends beyond simple introductions or oversight. They believe her influence may have had long-term effects on Brandy's personal development and decision-making, potentially contributing to later struggles. Brandy herself has been open about the challenges she faced during her rise to fame. She has spoken candidly about dealing with body image issues and unhealthy habits in an effort to meet industry expectations. At one point, she admitted to engaging in extreme behaviors to maintain a certain appearance, reflecting the intense pressure she was under as a young artist. In a conversation with Oprah Winfrey, Brandy shared that public praise for her appearance often masked deeper emotional struggles. Despite her success, she frequently felt unhappy and overwhelmed. Reports of her being hospitalized in 1999 due to exhaustion and dehydration further highlight how serious the situation had become. There have also been long-standing rumors about tensions between Brandy and Monica, particularly around the time of the 1998 MTV Video Music Awards 1998. While both artists have downplayed these conflicts over the years, speculation has persisted. Some believe that external influences, including management decisions, may have contributed to the perceived rivalry. Similarly, discussions have resurfaced about Brandy's interactions with Aaliyah. Differences in image and presentation were often highlighted at the time, with Aaliyah portraying a more mature style compared to Brandy's cleaner image. Reports suggest that these contrasts sometimes led to tension, though much of it remains based on speculation and retrospective interpretation. Adding another dimension to the conversation are claims that Brandy was financially supporting her household at a young age. Some believe this dynamic may have influenced the level of control she had over her own decisions, as well as the decisions made on her behalf. Meanwhile, Wendy Williams' perspective continues to resonate. Known for her candid commentary, she has reportedly suggested that if Sonya Norwood played a role in shaping these early experiences, she should be held accountable. At the same time, some believe Wendy may have been cautious about addressing the situation in the past due to Sonya's strong presence in the industry. All of these elements combined have made the story increasingly complex. What began as a discussion about a past relationship has evolved into a broader examination of power dynamics, parental responsibility, industry pressures, and the long-term impact of early experiences in the spotlight. As more perspectives emerge, the narrative continues to shift. Each account adds another piece to the puzzle, making it clear that this is not a simple story with a single perspective. Instead, it reflects the complicated reality of growing up in an environment where fame, influence, and personal boundaries often intersect in ways that are difficult to fully understand at the time. Ultimately, the conversation shows no signs of slowing down. Whether people are focusing on Wanya Morris, Brandy, or Sonya Norwood, the central issue remains the same: understanding what happened, who bears responsibility, and how those experiences continue to shape the narrative today.